Due to the explicit content, viewer discretion is advised.
Look at that. That's awesome. I wish that was like a long dark poster I can have in real life. That is really cool. I like that. Okay, so we are a little bit hungry, we're a little bit thirsty, we're very cold, and we're a little bit fatigued, and it's about 1 p.m. So we're gonna start. Let's go ahead and start a fire. We have an accelerant. We're gonna use it. Let's just start this fire so we can try to warm ourselves up a bit. We'll sit right in front of it. Let's go ahead and just throw the other reclaimed wood on it. Why not? Just makes it easier for us, really. We gotta watch our back too. I don't want to get murdered. Food and drink. Let's see what we have. Tin of sardines. Sure. Let's eat that. That's not disgusting. That didn't do anything. Candy bar? Why not? Let's eat it. Wow, this is really not doing much for us. We're gonna smash the can because we don't have a can opener, so we're it sucks starting from scratch. It really does. All right, well, we got a little bit of food out of that. We're doing all right, I guess. Dog food. God, eat the dog food. So yeah, next step, get past that wolf that we see right there. I see you up there. So we're going to get past that wolf. We're going to attempt to get into the cabin that's on Rabbit Island. All right, so we're good on hunger and thirst, which is fine. Unfortunately, the only thing we have left is a grape soda and a candy bar. So that is really not good. Oh, clothes. Let's see. Is the down ski jacket better than the premium? No. Actually, the premium is very good. Basic gloves better than the mittens. I don't know. I mean, they got a better warmth thing going on there. I don't know. I'm not gonna get rid of it yet. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing all right. We gotta get our, how's our, all right, cold is coming down. Okay, so I'm gonna spend this time to harvest, let's harvest that down ski jacket because we're gonna get 2 cloth for that. That'll really help us out. Thin wool sweater, don't need, I believe. Fire just went out, that sucks. Let's see how we are, fire, oh God, wait, that did not help us. Okay, fleece sweater, we can get rid of that one, and these toques. All right, fleece sweater. I'll tear this up. I'll tear the 2 toques up, and we'll work our way past this wolf and try to get into the cabin over there. Oh man, it is because it's not getting dark, but it's getting towards the end of the day, afternoon. Okay, I think we're doing good. We're gonna keep the basic gloves for now, just because they might be better than the mittens that I have on now. It's hard to tell. All right, which way is he going? I think he's walking towards the island, so we might be able to get up there and go around. The problem is every time you see one, there's typically another, which is an issue. So I gotta be very concerned about that wolf. Yeah, I don't know. You can make snares. I know you can make snares to trap some of these rabbits, which will come in handy, but we need a lot of materials for that, which we don't have anymore. Oh man, that really sucks. That lost that. I'm still upset about that. Oh, my phone is dying, apparently. How come every time I record the Long Dark, it seems like my phone is like blowing up, or somebody's calling me, or it's dying, making noise. It's always making noise when I'm recording this game. Doesn't really do it in any other game. Always this game. Okay, come on. Let's be wolf free here. I think we're good. I think we're good. Come on. I think we're good. Let's just get to that front door. The wolf was on this side. I just want to make sure that there's not going to be another one. All right, we made it. Whew, thank God. Okay, so this will help out with our cold level quite a bit, actually. And here goes the process of scavenging again. Oh, yeah, I mentioned this in the previous recording that it seems like you spend a lot of time scavenging for materials in this new map, which is good because you can get a ton of stuff and you can be very well equipped like I was, but then it's bad because when you die, it really sucks. And it did. It really sucked. Okay, can of sardines. Anything else on the countertops? Could really use some water. There is toilet water, which we like to drink. We love the toilet water. All right, we're just gonna search through. Oh, that's a really cool picture right there. Actually, look at that. Oh, that's gonna help us out. Actually, that raw venison. I want to show you this picture on the wall. Look at that. That's awesome. I wish that was like a long dark poster I can have in real life. That is really cool. I like that. I like that. That's awesome. Better than, you know, I Heart Pancakes. Actually, I Heart Pancakes is actually pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, there we go. Water bottle. That does come in handy. Oh boy. Boy. It's really tough to talk for 45 plus minutes in one sitting, especially when you wake up with a voice that you don't think is 100%. Why am I researching this? That was weird. Huh. Why is it cracked open like that? None of the other ones are cracked open. See, look. It's cracked open the same distance. It opened like even more than the other ones. Weird. That is very strange. But yeah, no, it's really tough to talk for 45 minutes, especially when the thing is, this game is fine to record when I can sit down and record it. You know, I think I do once every 2 weeks is what I do. And in that time, I have a lot more stuff to talk about, but the fact that I recorded this game not 2 days ago, I used all my talking points. I don't have much. And that is when it's hard to record. Especially a game like this. Another game was a great example was ETS2. ETS2 single players were extremely hard to record on a regular basis just because there's not much to talk about. You can talk a little bit about the game, like, you know, what I'm doing right now. But, oops, that is empty. But, you know, you can only do that for so long. And there's nothing really happening like there is right now of me just searching through, you know, nothing. Then you can't be like, hey, the cabinet door is empty. You know, it just gets boring after a while. Ooh, what is this? Another toque. And mittens. Yay. So it's hard when you use all your talking points. It's easy when you record this game for 2 weeks. You know, you got new stuff going on. You got to talk about something. But yeah. One thing I can't talk about is I've seriously... Oh, yes! Yes! Oh, thank you. Thank you, Long Dark Gods, for some reason making me come over and look in this corner. That's why it pays off to be thorough. Look in corners. Use matches. Brighten up areas. Because you will I could have easily walked past that gun and been none the wiser. So, but yeah, one thing I will talk about is I've been very tempted lately to purchase another Crown Victoria. I used to own a Police Interceptor Crown Victoria, sold it because I just stopped. It was just, the project of the car was kind of done, and I'm a person that likes projects in vehicles. You know, I like to work on making it look better, making it run better, you know, and the project in that car was done. And it kind of lost its luster with me, really. So it wasn't there. I wasn't feeling it anymore. But now that I've gone a while without a Crown Vic, you know, I've owned my Miata for a long time. I still love my Miata. I'm not going to sell my Miata. I've just thought about, you know, I've looked around, and there was a point in time where Crown Victorias really exploded. You know, they were very popular. People were, you know, charging a very insane a big amount of money for them. You know, that was when I owned mine, about 2 years after I owned mine. I owned mine for 4 years, and they got really, really popular for some reason. A lot of people were picking them up and, you know, wanting to own them. And then like 2 years later, when I decided to sell mine, I owned mine for 4 years. When I decided to sell mine, you know, it got to the point where they were kind of popular. They were kind of falling off a little bit, but there was a good amount of them out there still. And, you know, you could find a couple, and it was, it was kind of like the middle ground. But now the popularity of them has gone down quite a bit. Not many people want them anymore. The prices are actually pretty low. You can get a fairly decent one. The problem with mine, too, as well, was I owned a 99. And if you know Crown Victorias, there's a huge change, not a huge change, but there's an updated change to the Crown Vic at 2001 and 2003 is when they started making some interior changes. They added, so you had your RPM gauge as well, new seats, new steering wheel, you know, a couple visual changes to the outside that are very subtle, which you can't really, you don't notice unless you know Crown Vics. And because I know Crown Vics, I did notice them. So we're getting really close to this wolf, but we're going to risk it. All right, we're running. This is going to be quick. Gonna be quick. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Go. Shit. I don't think they saw me. They're extremely blind. They didn't see me. But we're gonna run. We are gonna run. Don't want to have anything to do with them. But yeah, so the popularity is kind of fallen off a little bit. You can get a really good one for a decent price. Of course, I would have to save up a lot of money, and it's nothing that could happen anytime soon. But especially with now, you know, I'm doing my PC build right now, so any disposable income goes to that. So it's not going to be. But I've been looking online. I've been looking on Craigslist, and I've seen some very good options there. So it might be a possibility in my future that I'll own a Crown Vic again. I always said that I will own a Crown Vic again in my future. When I sold mine, I said I'll own another one. I know it. I just wanted to own an updated one. A good example is there's one online right now, which is a 2007, which is, if I'm going to get one, it's not going to be older than a 2004. I want something 2004 and up. But it has like 50,000 miles on it. That's pretty good. That car will last another 250,000 miles. So, you know, I've been looking around, been thinking about it. I want to get something that is a little more practical than my Miata. I love my Miata. It's an amazing car. It's super fun. It's enjoyable. It's a really, really nice car. The only issue with it is if you actually want to put people in it, you can only put one. If you actually want to put things in it, you can only put none things in it. It's not very big at all. So,
nobody needs this anymore.
Oh, insulated work boots. Yes, we're getting our stuff back. We're very slowly, but it's happening. Very, very good. I think we're doing all right this save, to be honest. I think we're not as screwed as I thought we were with, you know, dying previously. We do need to work our way back to the gas station, though. I think that's just the best base camp that there is, so. But yeah, so anyway, I just, you know, I've been thinking about it. I might do it. Haven't really decided. I really want a police interceptor, the Ford Explorer police interceptor, the PIU, police interceptor utility. But those things are going for a crazy amount of money. You can get some with extremely low miles because they're relatively new, but they want like 25, 30 grand. I don't have that kind of money at all. Not even close. So I think that's a little off. I can get one from, you know, from a dealer and pay monthly. I just don't know if I want to get into something like that. You know, it would be, it's not good to really have things that you got to be paying monthly if you're not on a fixed income, which I am not. So, yeah. But I don't know. I've been thinking about it, tossing things around in my head. I got to finish this PC build before I do anything, so just kind of wanted to go over it, really. And one day I might own a Crown Vic again. No, I will own a Crown Vic one day again. Is it going to be anytime soon? No. As much as I would like it to, no. Okay, how many, we got just what, these cabinets left, and then we got to go upstairs. And we'll rummage through those, we'll rummage through whatever's upstairs, and we'll do our typical cleaning of the inventory since, you know, we're becoming encumbered. We'll do the typical cleaning of inventory up there. It's going to be a little difficult because we found a weapon so early on. But we will work it out. So I'm going to go ahead and finish ransacking this house off camera, go through my inventory, clean things up. But we'll finish it in the next recording time, which I don't need to record this game until after GTA 5's out. I was able to sit here and blab for the required amount of time to get some episodes. And like I said, these episodes are just going to be a little bit shorter than they normally are, just to kind of help me out. You guys understand, of course, and I appreciate that. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and end this episode here. I will join you guys next time when we play, which is going to be quite some times away. So we will have, I'll definitely have stuff to talk about then. And hopefully it won't be as boring as these episodes have been. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and do remember to hit the like button. It really does help me out, and it lets me know that you guys want to see more. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.